BD, you was there for Linsanity?
Yeah, I was there.
Did you? When did you realize it was Linsanity? When you were in it?
So funny enough, I was about to come back and my back got hurt again because I fucked my back up. And so I had to work out another 2 weeks. So that was the second 10-day.
Damn.
Oh, that's when he got
that Jeremy Lin got signed. And so Jeremy Lin locker was right here. And so we played in Houston, and that's the game he got in. He had like 6 points, 4 assists, 2 steals, but it was like all garbage time. And I go to D'Antoni, I'm like, yo, bro, like, he's the only point guard that goes north and south. Nobody else on the team, you know, on our team went north and south. So we get back to New York, and we play New Jersey Nets. So, you know, I'm working out at halftime. I usually go in the locker room and work out. And like the shit just started. Like, oh yeah, he's scoring. Oh, okay, cool. Like they put Jeremy in. Like, damn, all right, come on, good job, dog. You know what I mean? We win the game, we like, oh shit, we gotta win. You know, Melo was out too, because he was hurt. So then the next game, it was like, you win a game, like people like, damn, the monkey off our back. But nobody was thinking like, all right, dog, we about to win the next, we about to win the next game. Then we win the next game. Then we go to like Toronto and shit, and then he got the ball in his hand. The last second. Like,
you was at that game?
I was an accountant.
It was the sickest shit I've ever seen in my life, yo.
Man.
It was the sickest shit I've seen in my life because I'd never seen somebody go from damn near not about to make the team to the most famous person in the world, bro. There was.
What was it, 6 games? How long did it really last?
It was like 6 games. It was Toronto, Toronto, it was like, we was down 6. And then he hit, like we hit all these big shots.
The game winner.
And then he hit the game winner. Then came back, and I remember I saw Kobe the night before. I was like, Kobe, do not let this happen, bro. I was like, enough is enough, bro. Like, hey, do not let this happen, Kobe. I'm telling you, this kid is nice. Like, don't play around. He gonna fuck y'all up. You know what I mean? And Kobe was like, man, whatever.
Did you see the interview that he did? That rest in peace. He's my
Kobe
absolute
is
hero.
My guy, man.
But that interview where he's like, they're like, are you gonna guard Jeremy Lin? And he's like,
no,
come on. He's like, I don't even know who he is.
Beforehand, because you got to think like the league. Nobody was like really up on it. They was just like, oh shit, the Knicks won. You know what I mean? Jeremy Lin had a good game. Like, oh shit, Jeremy Lin hit a good, game-winning shot. So it's like, shit like that has happened before with people on 10 days. Now he play the Lakers and he go and whop them across the head. Then Dallas come back defending champs, whop them across the head. So it was like, it went from like 10 people in the locker, and I'm sitting next to him, bro. It's like me, empty locker, Jeremy Lin. So everybody on the team had to go get dressed in like the shower and in the bathroom and shit. Because the locker room was packed with media, bro.
Well, I mean,
that don't happen if it's not in New York, by the way.
But to BD's point,
it was the most ridiculous shit I'd ever seen. It was like, my homegirls from Hollywood was calling, was like, yo, what's up with Jeremy Lin? I'm like,
bro,
what do you mean? Like, he Christian. What the fuck? Like, is he single? You know what I mean? Like, I saw him on CNN. Like, what? Like,
but to BD's point, though, he went from almost being out the league to being on the cover of Time magazine. I'm not talking like Sports Center game winner.
It was the right time. It was New York.
It was the craziest shit I'd ever seen. Like, you gotta think, like, no matter All-Star, made the All-Star, you see Mike, you see LeBron, you know what I mean? And you see Shaq, Kobe with the cameras, how the cameras followed him. Dog, this was at a regular game, and it was more than, it was like the whole international media press. I was like, what the fuck
He was representing for all ages.
I was gonna, can you imagine being Asian your whole life?
He was going up.
And you got 1.5 players in the NBA, or the one representation, or like Yao Ming, who, is like, obviously, like, he's Asian, but I don't relate to him. He's dude 7'6", like, was the product, like a government, 2 basketball players, the government forced to get together and have a kid. Like, that was Yao Ming.
Yeah, it was controversial.
And it's different. But this 6'3" point guard, I mean, mind you, he did go to Harvard, so I was like,
went to Harvard, slept on his brother's couch. It was super, I mean, it was just almost like,
we were just like, what
the basketball Jesus, you know what I mean? It was like the basketball Jesus story.
Asian people all over the place calling each other. Like,
oh my God, yeah. And the game that we were at in Toronto, I mean, and I'm sorry, I'm a diehard Raptors fan now, but I mean, it was the I'm just gonna say, it was the Bargnani Calderon year. Like, it wasn't a
It did.
Look, it wasn't a great
It was
team.
Angels in the outfield. I remember D'Antoni came in the locker.
It was a
the
home
second game. I
game.
was like, I'm telling you, coach, like it worked because he go like it worked because he go north-south. You know what I mean? And Tony Douglas and Mon Shumpert was a rookie. They go east-west. So in D'Antoni's system, any point guard that goes north-south, you're gonna get a gang of assists. Game 3, D'Antoni was like, man, you gotta be out your mind. I said, bro, roll with it. This is Angels in the outfield. I'm living in a real life movie, dog. Like, whatever this dude is doing, he's anointed. You know what I mean? I started believing the shit too. I'm like, yo, don't fuck up the mojo, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was and then at some point it was like, wait, hold on. Like, is he this good?
Come on.
Is he actually this
Like,
good?
is he actually this good?
Where it kind of is when he came to Miami.
No, when he went to Miami, that's when
Bron
that's
took it serious.
Hey, dog, I had never
Bron?
seen Bron, Chalmers. Nobody spoke to us before the game or not. I was like, oh shit, I better get ready. That was like my debut back and shit. I was like, ain't this a bitch? They want to pick up full like the day before
They was
All-Star
playing.
Weekend.
Yeah, they was on some like
Full court D.
he not getting
No, they was like
We're gonna
enough.
fuck you
Enough.
up.
It was
enough.
No.
Hey, bro, it was enough. They flattened his cap so cold. You know what I mean? They flattened the cap so cold because they was picking him up full.
They was picking him up full, blitzing him off the pick
turning
and
up,
roll.
blitz.
And remember, Jeremy Lin is more famous than the Heatles.
Yeah.
So all them dudes is pissed. They're
They're
like,
pissed.
hold on, who taking up our media? Hey, bro, that's the homie Jeremy Lin over here.
Yes.
Miami Heat
They were pissed.
they get no media play, but he's next is all Jeremy Lin,
For 2 weeks, he became the biggest story in sports. They
That was a
pissed.
tough.
the biggest star on the
That game was a
planet, bro.
tough one for me and my people. That was a tough one. That was a tough one.